Hey there everyone, this is Rick. Welcome back to my playthrough of Labyrinth of Touhou 2. Today we're going to get, probably Wriggle and Aya. I'm going to go with Wriggle and Aya. Let's go straight to the third floor. Fourth floor, excuse me, my brain farted. And then we're going to go fight us an insect. To the left, and then I'll be just hug the bottom, and we'll be right at his face. I remember his route so easily because I like getting Team 9 as quickly as possible sometimes. Let's see here. We need to make sure Kamashi is the wall that does not die, so I'm pretty sure these two are like glued to the front row. Who else are we bringing? We can start with Chen. Just get like a Kemontoku or something. And then we can have like Kagasa as a midliner, or we can keep Reimu there. Probably just keep Reimu there. Because the idea is Chen uses Kemontoku, switches out, or does an edit and then switches out. Depends on how fast the enemy is. And then we do things. Yeah, that's the basics of my plan. Let's get nitroglycerin on a... Just to make myself feel a little safer, let's put nitroglycerin on this, and we'll be pretty much good. Okay. There's no doubt about it. Well, that was an uneventful talk. Ouch. That's not a good start, but we'll be fine, because Minariko is so OP that she can fully heal Kamashi. Even after nitroglycerin, she got paralyzed, which is a pain. Should be weak to fire. Oh, baby, yeah, that's weak to fire. That's not good. Get her out of here before she dies, please. Get Umbrella in here. Jeez. Okay then, remind me to get nature resist next time. Jeez. What is terror inflicted? Do I need to barrier again? No. Who am I swapping in? Marissa, probably? Confines. Very nice. We're going to need to use exercising. Exercising. That makes Minariko free to switch Reimu out for Kagasa again. We can start missling this thing. Heal Kamashi. This is a very basic fight. I don't expect it to get too complicated. Alright, and it's over. That just dragged on, and there wasn't, like, the boss only has, like, 3 moves, so I was not going to be able to carry conversation throughout that fight. It's not complicated enough. But okay, we got it dealt with, so there's that. I don't know why the lighting does that, it just does that, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry, Marissa. We have a plan. Or at least I have a plan. I don't know if you guys have plans. I wonder if we found someone like that recently. Or not even recently, but earlier. I wonder if that's happened. Okay, that's probably the achievement telling me I got enough monsters, right? Alright, so there's 2 people we need to retrieve. We need to get Wriggle, and we need to get Aya. So let's do that. Get Aya, all we have to do is go to the 4th floor, show her all the stuff she wants to see, and then we have her. And then Wriggle is a little bit more complicated, but we're not worried about it. At least not yet. So let's grab this event. What are you writing about anyway? Alright, well, at least we got the fastest first inning Sokyo on our team. That makes me feel better. I find it weird how you get both of the speeders back to back. And she's not really doing anything harmful. She thinks she's smart, but really, in the big scheme of things, her plan is just extra. Fluff. Fluff is the word I'm looking for. Hey, Renasuke asked the question I asked. So like, Tenchi? Tenchi would act oddly. I know that for sure. Nothing interesting happened though? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're trying to play us for fools. I don't know. I'm too dumb. Oh, burn, Marissa. I'm not really that adept at knowing the information behind like people like Tenchi and Iku. I believe I've said this in Lot 1, but the series where they're from is the one I'm least familiar with. So it's hard for me to get into this conversation, is what I'm saying. But regardless of that, we get Aya. And we get to move. Okay. So we're gonna get her to level 14, and we're gonna give her stuff, dagnabbit. So we're going to focus on the speed up passive first, and then we'll work on something else probably. But not yet, because she only has 4 skill points left. Alright, now let's go give Wriggle. To get Wriggle, we need to go to the 3rd floor, then go down the stairs, and then Aaron will be like right there. I mean, it's like you remember characters on the 2nd floor, so you must visit the 2nd floor, but if the stairs on the 3rd floor make getting to her faster, you should probably do it that way. Hey Aaron, we got stuff for you. Yeah, Marissa's got a conniving plan. Pretty please with the cherry on top? We'll look for Kaguya too, or you can come with us and we'll work together. Okay, we offered to look for Kaguya as well. Nice. And then Aaron cooks up a antidote. And now Aaron has finally decided that camping on the 2nd floor does not help her find the princess, and she moves on. Okay, I guess the game needs to confirm that we have Min and Raiko first before we can actually make use of that event. So I guess there's that. We can actually make room, yeah, move first. This attack doesn't seem very good. No, okay, I guess that works, but Cherno was gonna wipe them anyway. Maybe I just don't want to use Aya. Maybe I should just get my Mishi back and... I don't know. Maybe I just need to invest a little bit. Oh, she doesn't have equips and stuff. That might change my mind. So after we do equipment and library levels, maybe Aya will be better. I mean, we have to do it for Wriggle too, that's why I didn't do it immediately. Hey Riggs, here's an antidote. Through the nose. She speaks! Yay! Well, you're standing still, and your encounter rate can't possibly go up when you're standing still, so you are safe. Wriggle, this may surprise you, but fireflies are bugs. Yeah, that was our fault. Yay! It is totally fair. Totally fair, Wriggle. Fair, totally fair. Okay, we got Riggs. So, let's backtrack a bit. Alright, so... So, Aya specializes in this stat, like, a lot. But, we're going to focus on trying to make a mediocre attack a lot less mediocre. Her HP is pretty good, but she's not really meant for defense. Like Chen, it's basically attack and speed up only. So let's do like a 9, an 8, 4, like a 2-to-1 mix of attack speed, and that'll make me feel pretty good about this. That's pretty nice. And then Riggs is a defensive tanky character that has equal defense and mind. I believe it is. Oh, she gains a lot of defense, and she gains a lot of mind on these level up bonuses from, like, relative to her HP. Like, some characters don't get very much defensive mind when you level them up. Cough, cough, Kamashi, but Wriggle actually has substantial defensive stats. I actually kind of really like her as a frontline type of tank character. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I usually just keep an even split between defense and mind. I usually don't... Not super concerned about her HP most of the time. A little bit less, because that's a character I know I don't have that much experience with. So probably I should get more experience at using this character. But... I mean... Yeah, that's fine for now. And then we'll focus a lot on this. We definitely want tank. It's very important that tanks do their job, so I always make sure that the tanks always at least have those. And then we'll, like, bump these to 13, and then we'll go back to Kamashi, and we'll pump the... No, we're not. That gets expensive. Let's get these up. What else can I do? Let's just kind of improve the general populace, especially characters I know that will stick around for a while. I'm out of money. Anyways, and I believe that's an achievement for... It's pity money. That money doesn't really do anything, but for using the library enough, you get that achievement. Oh, Patchy wants to make us do something annoying. I guess we'll get into this real quick. Ooh, we like favors. Well, sounds like a good idea. What happened? Yeah, I do too. Yep, that's exactly what she wants us to do. Well, that doesn't sound good. Well, we'll do the stones, it's fine. It's kind of annoying to kill them, but at least the Philosopher's Stones are mostly straightforward. It took too long to explain this, so I'm gonna try to do this in like a 30-second recap. So, Wriggle has Kidaka Queen and her first level in Poison Touch, her counterattack skill, and we've rearranged the equips to be on Kamashi to be more attribute based. Wriggle is kind of a mix between attribute-based and actual defense. This will improve as time goes on, I promise. And Mimichi's back in the team. I put Mimichi back in the team. I threw Cherno into the dumpster. Team 9's been broken. Is there anything else I want to say? Reimu has the Granite Keystone. I got a Blade Cuisinart on someone. Probably Chen. And I think that's the important stuff. I may have recorded like 20 minutes of useless footage, so we're gonna at least do some exploring with this team first before we bail. So we have tanks on the left. Like, the only thing I think we really threw out was Cherno, so we can put speeders on the right, so Aya is perfect for this. Chen's also perfect for this. Let's start with something kind of like... Ooh, let's try this as an initial party setup, and then we'll kind of like experiment and throw people around the different lines and such. It's not as coordinated as when we had Team 9, so that we could easily switch things out. But of course, switching things around and getting used to new strategies is part of the fun of the game, really. So, you know, let me have my fun, and thank you. That was a pretty cool item. Okay, we get to test our meta against these dweebs. Right after they do that. Okay. Reimu is actually really good in this fight. We can't really tank them. And I was told that Mystic was a good thing for this. This is a party attack, but it does no damage. I want to say Fantasy Seal does more than it looks like it will do. It does. Okay, Fantasy Seal is a great move. Nice. Looks like those guys have high defense and low mind. Because even with a plus 100% mind buff, they get wrecked by that. I don't know if it's because Reimu... Oh, it's probably because... I know why. See all of this? This all adds up really fucking fast. And because her attacks are composite, they add her attack and her magic, and they're both really, really high. Like, yeah. Reimu's kind of a monster. Okay, now I understand. All we need to beat those armor suits is somebody called Reimu on our party, and then we'll be able to deal with them. Got it. This is how we deal with problems. Reimu deals with problems. That's how we deal with problems. That's how we solve problems around here. I don't know where I'm going. I really don't. I just picked a random direction, and here we are. This is... pretty sure this is Orin and friends. Do we have time for Kimentoku? I think I'd rather use Kimentoku than not, but I still don't know how much damage Flight of Idodin does to these fools. Not enough. Got it. Nice. Nice. And then kill them all? Very good. Or kill most of them, I guess. Hi. That missed. Rest in peace. Alright, so Chin is... Parsi is the weak link right now. Yeah, Parsi's the weak link right now. So... we want Minnow there. Maybe Aya would be better there. Maybe. I want to see if Aya would be better than Parsi in these situations. Parsi's been kind of mediocre so far. Hi, Orin. Hi, how's it going? You weren't scary. Kind of. It's not. Well, at least not yet. Is it Parsi? That sounds like something Parsi would do. Sounds like a plan. You need help with that? Okay, this is one of the, like, the translation team weren't perfect, so they kind of messed this up a little bit. That's fine. Looking for Seaweed of Serenity and Coral of Silence. Oh boy, that won't be a hassle to get at all. On the bright side, we get Utsuho and Ren on the way there. Aw, but you'll come with us later. Keen has got a good head on our shoulders. Yes, we are willing to help. And she's off. Now we continue exploring. Back to the zen of exploring this place. I say zen, but like it only gets worse from here on, so you know, there's always that. Looks like I decided the top right was worth doing first. There is a certain person right there at level 17. That's a person I don't like to fight very much, but we'll do her eventually anyway. Okay, when they do attack up, they're basically free kills, so, yay. Hooray for that, and then Marissa cleans. I forgot the eye track orbitals! Ah! Eye track orbitals would have made Reimu save like a bunch of MP. Eye track orbitals! Maybe sharing the equipment is not a good idea. Maybe I should just get them their own eye track orbitals. Oh well, better late than never. You don't realize you're missing eye check rolls until your attacks start missing. Weird how that works. I think we just do this. Like, even if it says that that attack is weak, it actually seems pretty decent. And it's cheap. The important part is... Oh my god, Reimu has no MP left. Okay, we need to save Reimu for the important fights. So whenever we see, like, armor suits, we can get Reimu switched in. For now, I guess we can just have Wriggle hang out and tank stuff for us. That seems good, too. What is this? Oh, it's Remy. Hi, Remy. Manling's just kind of tired out now. Part of me knows why. It's because she's a fucking midget. I fixed her and then I broke her again. Bah. Well, Manling can do that. I can guarantee it. Anyone want to make bets on when she's gonna fall? Aw, poor Mei-Ling. Yes. Bye. I don't think dying is good for her. No, it's really morbid. Thanks, Keen, for supplying that. Let's go this way. And let's go this way. Alright, well, we found the Scarlet Devil Mansion people. Oh wow, this is the easiest set in years, regardless of if they got hit by death or not. I'm just glad that worked out okay. What do we want to do here? Switch Mano in the front. Seems like a good idea to me. And then Marissa can either sit in and recharge, or we can have Chin take over. Once again, seems good to me. This way is... Alright, well, if we go north and then we go east, we're going to run into some annoying things. So I guess we're going to do that first. Mostly I just want to get this relay point, and then we'll leave promptly, because Moku is not my favorite boss ever. Lined up. Alright, well, this is part of why we use Chen. Then we can use Warm Color Harvest for sure. That actually almost did it by itself. That's nice, actually. Got the poison on that, that's nice. And we killed it, nice. Works. I guess those knights just gave me a hard time because I was unlucky last time? Is that what happened? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. They seem to be less of a problem now, though. I'm happy that I've found solutions to my problems, though. That's nice. It's nice when you find solutions to your problems. Maybe just being 2 levels higher was all I needed to be. Also having Minariko be OP, that's kind of also a big deal. I'm sure that we're getting carried by Minariko somehow, just because nature is so good in this place. Let's do that. Oh wow, that was a bad move. Lesson learned. Next time we'll use that attack on the front row. Or maybe we'll use her single target. But her attacks are weak. Anyways, doesn't matter. We can have... How on earth am I realize the problem now is I don't have enough people who can... Like, I need at least one more person who sweeps. And then I would feel better. But right now, we're missing that, like, one extra person I need sweeping. And that's really messing up my mojo. Like, a person like Alice would easily fix this... Like, I guess it's kind of like a weird problem I have. Where I need to have, like, some sort of efficiency, otherwise something doesn't click. And this team is... Right now, this team's really good at clicking that button. It's going like, something isn't quite working. It's, like, almost there, but it's almost working, but not quite. I'm sure other people have had this feeling in their lives, too. Nice. 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 That's actually not nice at all, but... Probably be fine. Actually, just Tornado this. I thought that would work out better. Oh well, this will take care of it. Not used to using narrow confines as his regular AoE attack, though. It's not something I'm used to doing at all. Wriggles and Kamashi's high TP is really shining right now. Wriggle is almost out of juice. I think Wriggle can last one more. I think Kamashi can also last one more. I think it's better if I have at least one of the tanks swapped out. Keep Rumia, swap out for Chin. There we are. Something like this. Like, I guess we can call Chin like a scout. So on fights, she can just like switch out and get someone else in. Seems like a plan to me. I guess we'll just tug the top. Thought that would get me to the item, but it didn't. I don't remember what this boss is, and we're too high level to get the bonuses off of it anyway. Oh, that's probably Alice's doll, now that I remember right. Marissa's kind of recharged. Let's try Kagasa. I mean, right now I'm just in the experimental phase where I'm switching people around just to see what works. And that's a fun stage to be in, I actually really like it, but it can be tiring in its own way. Especially since I'm not used to playing this much. It's not good. Alright. I don't know if we'll need Reimu this time, but it would be nice to have her just in case this goes wrong. Alright. Oh, now that Rumia has piercing attack, I actually think this will work. Well, it did to some extent, so I'm happy with that at the very least. Then seal, and then this should win. Very nice. And then we might raid this again. Very good. Okay, we have learned how to deal with the problems. Also, those sets are worth a lot of money. Wow. Wow. If there's a set I want to farm this early in the game, it's probably that one. Reimu really needs to be saved as last resort for those fights. And her ability, which is nice. I don't want to be around the FOE just yet. I want to explore other places before we get into FOE business. Like, that's the way of progress. I just came on Toku. And then one color. Probably should have just let Chin take care of this. I had no reason to get any other people involved. Okay. I think Chin is still fine. Alright, to get around this FOE, we just need to sneak around the bottom. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. So that entire area that's being patrolled by the FOE is very annoying. We'll meet the FOE later. We're not really worried about him now. Let's just go up the floor and trigger this relay point, and I think that's a good stopping point. Maybe. Still missing a good chunk of the floor below. I don't know how much I've done today. Today might be really long on accident, and I don't mean for this video to be long on purpose. I just mean that I don't feel like I'm done yet, and I must continue if I don't feel like I'm done yet. Let's go this way. Then down. Mistakes were made. Reimu in here. This is the last set we can rely on her anyway. That didn't really do anything. Poisoning the knights makes me feel safer in a small but pretty significant way. At least it's going to do, at the very least, this poison's going to do a little bit of damage. Do this. And then we'll seal, and that should kill them all. Good. Piece of magic armor is really nice. Reimu's out. I think now whenever we see armor sets, we might just consider bailing. And I mean that in the literal sense where we actually hit the escape button. I don't mean like anything else. What's over here? We don't know. This is the floor that doesn't end. Oh, it does end. This floor is actually not that much longer. We're almost done with it. This just happens to be a few more crevices with free stuff in them. Okay. Love machine. Okay, that should be fire up. That should be a huge fire up. It is. It's the big one. It's the big 100. It's the only thing that keeps Journo alive at times. Anyways, we want that item. Like, you see the thing and you just go like, I want it. And then you go and try to reach it, and then it's in your hands. And before you know it, you really, really needed it. Wow. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. Renosuke, where did you go? This item is made for you. Free money acquisition. Woohoo. Okay. Mamishi doesn't have any MP left, so this might have been a mistake. It's the only place that attack made sense. And then Comet on Earth deals with that. Good. I actually thought 1 damage would do it. The counterattack killed it. Yes! Sweet justice. When 1 damage kills. That's what Poison Touch is for. Poison Touch is for those times when the enemies get down to 1 health and then they attack Wriggle and get counterattacked and get wrecked. That's what Poison Touch is for. Oh man. I love this character. Asteroid Belt is doing us some great work right now. Let's get Kamashi back in. Let's get Chin back in. Let's get Manariko back in. Okay. I think we got a groove going. Okay, it's time to stop. Got items discovered weekly. Okay, I'm gonna check the achievements and then we're gonna call it quits. So the achievements are 100 item drops from enemies, nice. And then we got tributes to Patchy. Okay, so hey there everyone, this has been Life as always, and thank you for watching. Next time, we'll continue scratching that explorer's itch, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.